Hi, we're pleased to have with us here today Father Joseph Solano. He's the pastor of St. Bernard of Clairvaux Church in Bridgewater. Thank you for being with us, Father Joe.
You're welcome, John. It's a pleasure to be here.
So tell us a little bit about your talk today. What do you want men to walk away with from today's talk?
My talk fundamentally is about our own call to be in communion with the person of Jesus Christ, to be in communion with him in his church, his living body, to be in communion with him in the Eucharist, but especially to recognize that our communion with him is really born out of what St. Augustine called that restlessness of heart, that yearning that we all have. So I want our men to recognize that that we all are, in the words of John Paul II, fundamentally incomplete, what John Paul called original solitude. And it is from that original solitude that we find our fulfillment in the person of Christ.
Great. Now, you've been here through the morning, you're going to be speaking this afternoon, but what do you think of the day so far, and why do you think events like this are important? What do they do for men?
I got to say, first and foremost, I am just completely impressed with what I've seen so far. I see men, and I'm not exactly sure what the total number of men is. I would say it's probably about 300 from a guesstimate. But to see 300 men who care deeply about their Catholic faith, coming together in order to share, coming together in order to be fed, I think has great value, because just the bond that they share, the support, the friendship, becomes so very important. So I am just thrilled to see something like this, and I think it's got tremendous value for our Catholic men.
So what do you say to the man who's watching this video thinking about if I should come next year?
Yeah, definitely come. I'm talking to you. Definitely come. The reason I say that is because every once in a while we need to recognize that we are not in this by ourselves, that when we stand before the world and we recognize that, my mentality is not always the corporate mentality, or my values are not the values of the marketplace, we can feel very alone. We can feel very alienated, begin to think that maybe there's something wrong with us. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with you. It's that value that needs to be challenged. And to be at events like this, to be with other men who share the same faith, the same convictions, the same moral code, is just an amazing experience, because you do recognize you are not in this by yourself. So if you're fudging a little bit, come. Consider yourself invited.
Thank you, Father Joe. We appreciate you being here with us.
You got it.